This is the Variety Kid, and today we're going to be doing another two-part reason series. I know I've done a lot of these, and actually I would like to mention where I came up with these. I came up with it from a YouTube channel called Phone Buff. They're actually almost at 1 million subscribers. And actually I gave you a link to one of their videos earlier. It was one of them back in 2016. Yeah, I'll probably give a link to it in the description or the comments. But today we're going to talk about, in this video, we're going to talk about 10 reasons why the iPhone XR could be considered better than the OnePlus 6T. And in the next video, we're going to talk about the opposite. And I'm only doing 10 because I couldn't come up with 12. But anyways, let's get started. Number one is updates. So you get software updates faster, which means you can get more software features. And it can be good, like if your phone has a bug, and like with Android, only Google gets the software updates first since they're the head of Android. I know I've mentioned that a lot, but I'm just saying that for y'all who are new. Number two is dual speakers. So technically the OnePlus 6T has dual speakers, but however, only one of them works at the same time. And actually on the iPhone XR, not only do you get dual speakers, but you also get a front-facing speaker. And I'm not sure if this works in portrait or if it works in portrait and landscape, but however, I know it does work in the landscape mode, which I would use pretty common if I had that phone. Number three is stereo recording. So in addition to dual speakers, you get stereo recording and video. Yeah. Number four is Apple apps. So on OnePlus you get Google apps, but on Apple you get both Apple and Google apps. While on and actually on the OnePlus 6T you might get Apple Music, but other than that you don't really you don't get any other apps for your for Android OS on OnePlus. Number five is better flash. It's a quad LED versus a dual LED, which could lead to better flash in low light. And actually, in some ways, the OnePlus 6T the OnePlus 6T camera is better. I'll mention that in the next video. But however, when it comes to flash, the iPhone XR is better as it has quad LED flash. Number six is Animoji. So there's these emojis that track muscles. Y'all probably know about it. I've mentioned this, but with iOS 12 it improves it, being able to send longer Animoji text messages at 30 seconds compared to 10. You might be able to create longer Animojis, but you won't be able to send them. Number seven is better 1080p video. So you get a higher frame rate at 1080p at 60 compared to 1080p at 30 on the OnePlus 6T, which that could lead to smoother images, smoother videos. Number eight is faster app launching. So at least in most of the heavy-duty apps like Photoshop, video editing apps, games, and the App Store and iTunes Store, which I know the OnePlus has other names for those stores. But however, at least in most of those apps, you could probably expect the iPhone XR to load those apps faster. And although a lot of y'all don't create videos, I do. So the faster video editing would be a pretty good advantage. Number 9 is faster app updates. So speaking of stuff being faster, you also get faster app updates. This is at least true for games, and and you might also get more apps. Take for example, Fortnite wasn't available on Android until the Samsung Note 9. And then finally, reason number 10 is wireless charging. So you can just place. Although it's not as good as real wireless charging, it is good because my dad made a point that you don't have to worry with all the you don't have to worry about all the cables, which actually I agree because because when I'm tired and I'm in my bed on my phone and I want to charge my phone, I'm like, ugh, I don't want to have to worry about the cable or the cable. So I know this isn't a wireless charging pad, and even if it was, my phone wouldn't support it since I only have the iPhone 6S. But instead of having to worry about this right here, instead of me having to do like this, I could just place it down like that. Yeah, and then also it can be good. I mean, although this doesn't usually happen, it can be good because like you can because it can be good if this part of the charging port, this part right here, gets stuck in your in the charging port. Yeah. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I mean, actually, for y'all who didn't see the last video, it's in the link in the description. I want y'all to see it because I have an iCard. It's actually my first iCard. And I want y'all to vote. I mean, I also want y'all to see the main part of the video, but I want you to like vote in the iCard. Yeah, I have a question for you. So, yeah, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to. Bye. Have a nice day.